Why isn't one of the most successful communities in American history in our history books? Let's talk about it. Black Wall Street. All thanks to O.W. Gurley. He was a successful black businessman who purchased 40 acres of land and named it Greenwood a year before Oklahoma became an official U.S. state. O.W. Gurley opened stores throughout the town and even sold land to other black people, giving them the right to ownership so they can open their own stores and businesses. Now, over time, population grew to over 11,000 black people. They opened their own schools, churches, restaurants, banks, libraries, hospitals, post offices, offices for doctors, lawyers, dentists. Business was booming. They had movie theaters, barbershops, more grocery stores, clothing stores, and even nightclubs. The more the money stayed in the community, the more powerful the Greenwood district became. Get this, they had more millionaires residing there than the United States combined. Even the people who worked outside of the Greenwood district only spent their money in Greenwood, reinvesting into the community. This is why Black Wall Street was one of the most successful neighborhoods in American history. Now, over the past few decades, Americans chose to ignore Black Wall Street, the Greenwood district, and what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But this is where it gets shady. In 1919, the state of Oklahoma started giving the people of Greenwood District a hard time. They even built a railroad running through the middle of the street. But there was so much momentum in Greenwood, they would only evolve around the hurdles and grew even more. But on the date of May 30th, 1921, a black man was accused of assaulting a white woman. Here's what happened. This black man was a shoe shiner, and he had to take a bathroom break to one of the few colored restrooms that were in downtown. He had to take an elevator shaft to go up, and the woman that accused him of assaulting her was a 17-year-old white girl. And as he got off the elevator, he bumped into the young lady and she screamed out loud, "He's assaulting me." Word spread throughout downtown Tulsa and a lot of white men became irate. That young man was jailed. They asked her, "How did he assault you? What happened? How did it happen?" The truth eventually came out that as he got off of the elevator, she pushed the shaft to start earlier than when he got out, causing him to fall out and stumble onto her. But the lie that eventually came out was a little too late.
A Negro assaults a white girl.
It already caused a town of white men to become outraged. A white mob came to the Greenwood district and terrorized the whole city. Not only did they loot, they burned the city down. They burned every business, 1,200 homes, and firefighters refused to put out any fires in Greenwood. Witnesses say that they seen warplanes circling the city, shooting down at innocent people, and even dropped bombs on the Greenwood district. Following the massacre, insurance companies refused to cover any damages that were caused by the looting and rioting. The government failed to help rebuild the city and blocked efforts to do so. This crime was ignored for decades and even skipped history books. Not one white man arrested, claiming over 300 lives. This massacre was the worst attack in American history on Americans by Americans on American soil, ending Black Wall Street, Memorial Day weekend, June 1st, 1921.